Hello, welcome to my video. So today's topic is Go routines, channels, mutex and wait groups. So what is Go routine? It is a lightweight thread executes concurrently and it is executes concurrently along with the rest of the program. Go routines are managed by Go runtime, which is a Go compiler, rather than managing by the operating system like Java, Python. Those apart from the Golang, there are other languages which threads are mostly managed by the operating system. So the Go routine is as a wrapper of the thread which managed by the Golang itself. The memory size of Go routines is just a 2 KB, much lesser than OS threads. Like Java thread has it's around 2 MB of size. So Go routines are communicate with each other by using channels. The main function itself run as a Go routines. So here let's move to the next slide, which is channels. So what are the channels? Channels are the way through which one Go routine can communicate with another Go routine. Channels perform two operations, that is send and receive. There are two types of channels: buffered channels, unbuffered channels. Buffered channel has a fixed size and unbuffered channel has a dynamic size. So this is the example of the Go routine and how the Go routine use channels. In this example you can see like where we declare one variable message as a channel type, and this next line you can see there the we created one Go routine and send the message to that variable, and after that it will be just receiving that message into MSG variable, and finally it will be printing if using the format fmt package we print those that variable value. So the next slide is wait group. What Okay, so here what is wait group? It is use basically the main use of wait group. Is to waiting for multiple Go routines to be finished their execution. Until Go routine has complete their execution, program will not be terminated. So Go routine uses the wait group uses like a counter that specify the number of Go routines are there, and it blocks as I said, it blocks the execution of that program until the counter is being zero. It is provided and Go routine is provided by the sync library. So and Go routine, as I said, there is a counter that specifying number of Go routines are there. So there are three methods which wait group is exported. The first one is add, that where we add the counter, that means how many Go routines are being created, means working. Second one is done. Done is basically trigger with the defer statement, so that increment decrease the counter value. And finally is the wait, as I said, wait group is mostly blocks the program execution until Go routine is complete, as I said. So this achieve using this wait method is like a wait for a program to finish all Go routines. So let's move the next slide, which is a mutex one. Let's see the now we are going to see like what is the use of mutex here. So basically we have seen that how many means how Go routines can be communicate with each other by using the channels. Okay, but what if it's not about like always communication? Like what if we want to make sure that some specific variable or specific piece of code can be uh, accessed by one go routine at a time. So to resolve the conflict, that time we can use the mutex. Mutex is nothing but the mutual exclusion. So in shorter term we call it as a mutex. So we can achieve, as I said, we can achieve the mutual exclusion using go standard library, that is, as I said, sync.Mutex. So it has two methods basically, lock and unlock. So lock, we can put the piece of code that executed in mutual exclusion by surrounding these two methods. Here is the example. Here we can see there is one function called incrementer. We call that function as a go routines. So before this we created two variables, w and m. W is the type is wait group and the m type is mutex. So after that we iterate that for loop 1,000 times. Here we, that means it created the 1,000, we add one, means each iteration it add one go routine, so the counter is going to be increased. So if, what if we don't add this mutex or that a plus, that expression where we increment the variable value, the value of variable a, so it goes to the conflict and it encounter the deadlock situation where, for example, one go routine is accessing that variable apart, then the because the go routine working concurrently, so another go routine can also wants to access that variable. In that case it will be turned into the deadlock situation. To avoid this conflict we use the mutex, that is mutual exclusion, through which we can put that expression in between the lock and unlock functions, so that it resolve, so that we can achieve each go routine can access that variable at one time. So the let's move to the next slide. So in this video we are seeing that go routines, channels, wait group and mutex. So if you like this video, then kindly share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Let's see you in next video.